Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk all about time. It's one of the most useful things to learn in English, something you'll use every single day. So, are you ready? Let's get started.
So, what time is it? You'll hear this question all the time in English. It's a really good one to know. And guess what? By the time we're done here, you'll know exactly how to ask it and how to answer it, no problem.
All right, first things first, let's look at the clock. Now, there are a couple of ways to talk about time in English, but don't worry, we're going to start with the easiest one.
Okay, so when that big hand points straight up to the 12, it's super simple. We just say o'clock. You say the number of the hour and then o'clock. So if the little hand is on the 4, we say it's 4 o'clock. Easy, right? How about you try one? What if the little hand is on the 9? Yep, you got it. 9 o'clock.
Yeah, what happens when it's 15 minutes after the hour? Well, you've got a couple of choices here. You can say it's 4:15, or you can just say the numbers, which is often easier. It's 4:15. Both are totally fine, so just pick whichever one feels best for you. Just saying the numbers is really common, especially in American English.
And what about when we're 30 minutes in? It's pretty much the same deal. You have two main ways to say it. You could say it's 4:30, because, you're halfway to the next hour. Or, again, you can just say the numbers. It's 4:30. See the pattern?
Okay, pay attention, because this one's a little different. When there are only 15 minutes left until the next hour, we use the word to. So we'd say it's 4:45. See that? We're talking about the next hour, which is 5. Of course, you can always fall back on just saying the numbers. It's 4:45. Whatever works.
Awesome job. See, you've got the clock down. Now let's actually use it to talk about our day. Describing your daily routine. That's something you'll do all the time in everyday chats.
So, most of our days follow a pretty simple pattern, right? We wake up, we eat something, we go to work or we study, and then, finally, we get to sleep. And we can use the time skills we just learned to talk about all of it.
Here's the secret to connecting an action with the time. It's one tiny but super important word, at. For example, you could say, I wake up at 7 o'clock. Or maybe I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. See? You could say you finish work at 5:30. Or you go to sleep at 10:45. You can literally map out your entire day using at.
All right, so we've covered the day. Now let's zoom out a bit and look at the whole week. A week has 7 days, and right now we're going to learn all their names.
Okay, here they are, all 7 days of the week. I'll say them, and you can repeat after me, okay? Let's go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Awesome. Go ahead and practice saying those a few times to yourself.
So we can actually split those 7 days into two main groups. First, you've got Monday through Friday. We call those the weekdays. That's usually when we work or go to school. Then you have Saturday and Sunday, and together they are the weekend. That's our time for relaxing and having fun.
So we've done the day, we've done the week. What's next? Let's zoom out one more time to the biggest piece of our puzzle, the year. And a year is made up of months and seasons.
You know how the weather changes throughout the year? Well, we call those big changes the seasons, and there are 4 of them: spring, summer, autumn, and winter.
This chart makes it really easy to see how the months, the seasons, and the weather all fit together. So for example, summer is usually June, July, and August, and yeah, it's hot. Then you have winter, which is December, January, and February, and it gets cold.
So just like we used at for time, when we talk about months and seasons, we use the word in. It's pretty simple. You can say, my birthday is in July, or my birthday is in the summer. Now it's your turn. When is your birthday? Try to say it using in.
All right, you have done some fantastic work. We've covered telling time, days, weeks, and seasons. That's a lot. So now it's your turn to put it all together. Let's practice. Ready? Let's do this.
Okay, first question for you. What time do you wake up? Try to answer in a full sentence. You can start with, I wake up at... Go on, say it out loud.
Next up, let's talk about your week. What do you do on the weekend? Try answering with, on the weekend, I think about it. What do you usually do? And for our last practice question, what is your favorite season? Maybe you can even think about why you like it. Go ahead and tell me. My favorite season is...
Wow, you did a great job today, seriously. You learned how to talk about time from the clock all the way to the seasons, and that is a huge step in learning English. The most important thing now is to keep practicing every single day. Thanks so much for joining me.